Hi everyone, this is Mary Blue Angel back with Sweetcore Brews, and today we are back with Zero, and this is chapter 2 of Zero's route in the demo. We're still at Tapioca Park. I think what's happening now is that Millie said to Zero that she wants to figure out what the ingredients of the Prism Floss is, the cotton candy. And said something about marshmallow extract, and so Zero seems like Zero has gone to go get some marshmallows. So let's see where this chapter takes us. I'm very excited. I'd love to know more. I'm ready for all the story. A couple minutes later, Zero emerges not just with a bag of marshmallows, but with two other bags that she keeps trying to hide from me. What could they be? But even then, I'm already scoping them out, especially once I spot what looks like gummy worms poking out of one. Oh, I thought you were just going to get the marshmallows. I was going to, but then I figured that it'd save us a couple trips if we actually got a few backups. I try to get one of everything, so right now you've got a decent choice of gummies, marshmallows, jawbreakers, and whatever these pretzel-looking things are. I guess they're pretzel-looking things, that's what I would call it. But, at least, I tried to get as many marshmallows as they had. Looking over the bags, I pluck one of the marshmallows and study it closely. Is it not going to work? Actually, I think they'll do just fine. We will need the whole bag of these just for one test, though. Looking at these, I initially thought that they wouldn't have any marshmallow or any mallow root in them. They usually don't nowadays, but now looking at them, I'm pretty sure these do use mallow root than gelatin. And they're bonded with some kind of coating to meld better with the chocolate. So, in other words, we've got another unordinary item on the menu, huh? It makes you wonder if Tapioca Park is actually just run by fairies. Oh, maybe. How do fairies appear in this world? I'm quite curious. Even if they were, the fairy folk would never admit to their secret. True. But anyway, I do think we can use these for our test brew. A test brew? So you're going to need some water then? Water is fine, but I think I might have something better. Opening my bag, I set my trusty pink thermos before her. Oh, what's in the thermos? Why stick to plain old water when a little periwinkle tea always helps? Periwinkle tea. What? What's that look for? You really brought tea with you to a theme park. I'm surprised they let you, aren't theme parks and things? I mean, I guess I haven't been to an amusement park in a while. I would imagine that they're a bit more strict with, things they're allowed to bring in. I don't know, though. Huh. Then again, I probably shouldn't be so surprised, should I? Hey, some people bring water, while I bring my tea. I just figured you'd want to drink something other than what you spend your whole day making. But you are Millie, after all. Right you are about that. Oh, right you are about that. So, if you're ready now, we've got some marshmallows to smush. Ooh, fun. Together, the two of us find a corner to start our little makeshift experiment. With all of the thrill rides and eye candy around, the only thing we're focused on is smushing as many marshmallows as we can and stuffing them into a paper cup with some tea. It looks like the marshmallows already are being dissolved into the tea. It must be the periwinkle that's doing the trick. So, are you gonna tell me what's in that tea of yours? It's gotta be something mighty strong if it's making the marshmallows bubble. There's actually nothing really noxious in it, I promise. But there are a few flower essences that could be breaking down the marshmallows, which is exactly what we need. And now, let's just add a few more things before we can add the main star of the show. Growing hopeful, I wait till the marshmallows have completely melted into the brew before tossing in a tuft of Prism Floss. Ooh. So, what are we waiting for to happen? Well, if the marshmallows are enough to help break it down, then we should see the Prism Floss starting to separate somewhat. Or, at least that's what I think. You think, huh? Well, I want to believe we put in enough here, but I'm not seeing anything yet. I hate to say it, but me neither. The truth is, I was hoping the marshmallows would do something, but it shows how little we have to work with here. I really think I should consider going back to the shop and finishing this up there. Aw, wait. Don't give up yet. We've barely given it any time to cook. Brew. Is brew the right word? My point is, maybe we just need to give the brew a little push. What kind of push, though? Okay, hear me out. This is probably far of the rules of tea crafting, but you know how gem crafting witches used to use those little wheel things back in the day. You mean when they would spin straw into gold? Yes, those. I know they have some crazy high-tech wheels and stuff now, but my point is, when they wanted to make gold, they would spin the straw in. Then they worked their magic, and poof! They got gold rings, crazy gems, and all that jazz, right? So, my thought is, what if we put this brew through its own spinning wheel and see what happens? You hate the idea, don't you? Nope, not one bit. Huh? Really? I thought I'd be desecrating the laws of tea by suggesting it. Well, tea crafting is a whole different art than gem crafting, but circles are a big part when it comes to transmutations in general. We all have to thank alchemy for that. Praise alchemy. Well then, it sounds like we've got another experiment to try out. We sure do. Now let me think. If we don't have a spinning wheel at our disposal, then I suppose we'll have to find some kind of wheel. Much to my dismay, I start to look towards the hulking Ferris wheel waiting for us in the distance. Oh god, as if this can't get any worse. With Zero here, is this just going to be a repeat of... Millie, I've got it. Let's hit the teacup ride. What, a repeat of what? Zero's voice brings me back. Oh, maybe it's the person that Millie went to the Tapioca Park with last time. Probably an ex-significant other. That's all I'm guessing at this point, so. Zero's voice brings me back, as she doesn't waste time taking me by the hand while holding my thermos with the other. Suddenly, I can sense a wave of relief hitting over me as I pry my gaze away from the Ferris wheel back to her. Oh, you were thinking of the teacup ride. I suppose it's worth a shot to try it. I figured it might work, since it's got a wheel in the center. But what were you thinking I was going to say just now? Do you want to check out a different ride? No. The teacup ride is a perfect fit. In that case, we should probably go check it out before the crowds start flocking. You can say that again. So, she does know that she's been attracting eyeballs in our direction this whole time. Even then, not once has she wavered from keeping close to me as we head together into the plaza. If anything, she's only getting closer. And the more she keeps my hand clasped to hers, so am I. Revelations are being made. They're so cute. Oh. Making good time, the two of us don't have to wait long before it's our turn to claim our teacup. So, which color, princess? Oh, well, whatever color doesn't matter. But which is your favorite? Recalling earlier, I give her a wary look before I point over to the green one. How about tea green? You know, for good luck. Heh, sure. Though I know you chose that one because no one's going for it. I'm not about to let you go smolder at someone again just for a pink one. As soon as I see her starting to glance over at a couple climbing into the pink teacup, I tug at her to keep moving. The two of us slide into our seats, as I then carefully place my thermos brew onto the center. Hopefully nobody thinks this is too unorthodox. If they do, I'll just have to tell them there's nothing but a good old witch's brew going on. Or dare I say it, a mad tea party. Chuckling, Zero takes hold of one side of the wheel right as the ride starts moving. I take hold of the other side as the two of us each give each other the signal. Ready, princess? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. With the ride already in motion, the two of us start turning together, bringing the brew to a gentle cycle. Ugh, this wheel is a lot tougher to turn. I don't think anyone's greased this in a while. Huh, I was thinking the same thing, but don't worry, I've got this. Without wasting time, Zero begins turning as she rises slightly from her seat to give the wheel a good push. I watch as her muscles flex with each turn, till her jacket slips further past her shoulders. Oh, now there's a view I wasn't expecting for today. I almost stop turning the wheel as Zero continues to take the lead, her breaths growing heavier with each twist. So, how's the brew looking? It takes me a second to tear my eyes off from her, before glancing over at the brew. It looks like it's bubbling a little, but nothing else yet. Well then, maybe it just needs a little more force. Zero soon finds her rhythm, as our teacup is going already as fast as it can, yet it doesn't stop her from putting a bit more force into it. As she does, I begin to notice the brew forming tiny bubbles along the surfaces. Wait, I don't think I've seen that happen before. I think you should keep going. If that's what you want, I'll go as far as you want me to. Only if you can keep this up. Heh, just you watch. With a surefire grin, Zero takes hold of the entire wheel, her fingers grazing mine. Then at once, she starts moving even faster, pushing her muscles as she takes in deeper breaths. There we go. Now let's just keep going, right? Yes, keep going. I can see more bubbles, Zero. Taking a breath, she gives me an intense look as her hands grip onto the wheel. How about now? These are all fun. Yes, that's it. Now faster, faster. Looks like someone's hips are shaking. You're stirring something up, and it's not the fairy floss. Faster, faster? 1 or 3? I mean, I feel like 1, it's like Zero's already going fast enough. So I'm gonna say 3. Because also I know that Millie is feeling the feels. So, let's just choose this one. Between all the spinning and the look she's giving me, I instinctively grip at my seat. God, I know I've had my fair share of antics, but seriously, is this my life right now? Earth to Millie, are you still with me? Or am I going to have to kiss you awake? You know what that look does to me when you do that. Well, I suppose. You're doing a good job stirring something up. And it's not the fairy floss. There, I said it. Now, to wait for heat to rise up to my face. At the same time, I watch as Zero's grin slowly widens as she leans in with her hands to the wheel. She brings herself close to my lips, the only barrier between us being a single thermos cup, which neither of us are even monitoring anymore. Our focuses are solely now on each other, as I take note of every inch Zero crosses as her lips make their way towards my cheek. Oh, you're so cute. She then grazes her lips along skin, nuzzling against me with a sultry sigh. If the fairy floss isn't getting a thrill, I'm glad to know at least someone is. All I'm doing is turning a wheel, Millie, and yet that's enough for you right now? Huh. You should see how well I can turn other knobs. But what can I say? It sort of comes naturally to me. With a smirk, Zero leans in closer, her breath hot at my ear. You're so hot for this right now, aren't you? In a teacup ride, of all places. Can you blame me? Not really, but I'm willing to bet you weren't thinking that we could make such a slow ride even more thrilling. Sometimes going slower makes it even better, you know. It lets us take our time getting to know every spot, every crevice, every place where it's stirring up. And just letting the sweet tension build from there till you're practically begging and shaking. So when the time comes, letting go isn't just your way of escape, but rather your ticket to paradise. I know I should check up on the brew, but right now, all I can focus on is the way Zero keeps turning that wheel. Turning and turning, sending me to a spiral as if I'm the one being experimented upon. It's almost time. Should I keep going? Yes. You don't have much time. It should still be enough time for me to at least let us see how. Does it say how? Yes. With one less hard tug, Zero manages to turn the wheel right as the ride begins to slow to a stop. At once, the two of us slump in our seats, panting against each other as the brew sits bubbling before us. Even as the other guests are already leaving, it takes me a moment to bring myself to sit up properly before turning to the brew. Did it work? Also, Noche Studios. Who writes those lines? I love when you guys write those lines because it's so it's so great. It's just so fun. Implies a lot without, explicitly saying things all the time, which is always fun. Okay, I'm gonna try my hand at this. Let's hope it goes well. So I need to do the little petals. Petal, petal, petals. Petal, petal, petals. I'm gonna get some other stuff going here. Maybe something will go over here. No. I need to go 3 levels up. And get that. And then get this. Ooh, it'd be good to match this one. Yeah. Let's see. I should actually go back to focusing on this. I'm glad the matching game is working for me now, because before it wasn't, and it drove me a little crazy. But it must have just been my computer that day. There you go, there you go. We also need the little flames now. Let's see if I can use this. Oh, I always get confused. Kingsley's the one that does the row clearing, and Zero's is the one that does the all types collection. Okay. Almost there. Okay, just the petals once again. There aren't enough petals here. Okay. Technically I can buy moves because this is the demo. But in the full game I suppose I would have to be a lot better at this. Let's see. Keep buying another set of moves. Terrible at this. Oh, I just passed. I unlocked the next chapter and I got 1 diamond, which I suppose will be part of the minigame system like this if I want like extra moves. And I didn't unlock Zero's Grin, which I think I could play around in the settings page or the home page, but that's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this here because this is the end of the chapter. What is going to happen with Zero and Millie? Who knows? They're having a fun time. Look at them going on a teacup ride. They're being cute. I'm glad it seems like the Prism Floss experiments are going well with the addition of the teacup ride. So it's very creative. I feel like how the story, like the chapters have gone for this episode, and the use of like Tapioca Park as like the amusement park background. And it's not just like we're here and then we go. It's like there's actually a whole little story to it. So I'm really enjoying this, as I've already said. If you are as well, thank you so much for watching, by the way. But if you are and you haven't supported the Kickstarter campaign for Sweetcore Brews, please consider doing so. I'll leave the link in the description below. And it's gonna be a fun game. It's just so fun already. Like, this is just the demo and I'm having so much fun. I love the art, I love the music, I love the lines, I love the characters. It's been wonderful. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time for a Kingsley part. And then, yeah, it'll be also a good time there. Alright, bye!